And then at that exact moment, his mom walks in the fucking room. Alright, today I got a poppin' ass story for y'all. Well, it's not really poppin', but it's a kind of little funny story, whatever. It's about how I lost my virginity. So, how I lost my virginity was not like everywhere else, whatever. And I can say peer pressure was a bitch. Excuse my language. So, how it ended up happening. So, I was in high school. I was in like 10th grade. I think it was 10th grade. So, around this time, everybody else was already sexually active, lost their virginity, was talking about it, whatever, whatever. And the closest thing I did was, like second, second base. I didn't go the whole thing. Like I did kissing, little something. Never had oral, never did oral, none of that. Like none. Okay, so what happened was I was best friends with this guy. We gonna call him Blackie. We gonna call him Blackie. All right. So me and Blackie, we was like this, like literally like this, like wherever he was, I was. Mind you, but he was older than me. I was in 10th grade. I think he was in 11th. Yeah, he was, cause he was a year older than me. So I used to go over his house. I told you we were like best friends. Like I used to go over his house all the time, like all the time. Half a days when we used to have it. I used to be at his house chilling, whatever. It was nothing like that at all. So meanwhile, while all this was happening, I was still going through whatever at school with peer pressure. Everybody's talking about sex, and I can't even sit here and relate. Like I'm just like, so how about that kissing? So, um, it did a funny ass thing, right? A funny ass thing. So me trying to be hip and trying to be in with my girlfriends and shit. So they was used to talk about what turns them on and shit like that. I was like, oh yeah, let me be different, right? So I was like, the back of my knee, the back of my knees. I was like, the back of my knees turned me on. Everybody like, what, yo? Like, Steph, what did you talk about? All right, so that was whatever, right? So they didn't really think I was gonna do it. I didn't fucking think my damn self was gonna do it. Okay, so what happened was, so this one particular day, it was not like we didn't plan it, we didn't do none of that. Like I knew every time I went over there, I just knew. Like I was getting fresh. You know how you around a boy, so you want to get cute or whatever. You start shaving, you start doing all that, so whatever. That's what I was doing. Like I was shaving and stuff like that. It so happened that I had shaved that morning or the day before. It was around that time that I had shaved, so I was like, baby. I was like, baby soft. All right. So, um, so that had happened. Whatever. We chilling. We playing his PS4 or PS3, one of them shits. I don't fucking know. So we playing one of them, and I don't know what the fuck happened. How it ended up to the bed. Okay. Now, meanwhile, when every time I've been there, we've always had the door open. Nobody's ever came in his room while I was there. Um, or like nobody really disturbed us. Like never, ever. And I told you, like I've been to his house so many freaking times before this. Like, oh my god. So then what happened was, so we ended up in the bed, right? So me being a little dummy that I was, I'm like, oh, you want to close the door or whatever? Like the way his house was set up is like you walk up the stairs. His room is directly right there, like directly right there. And so his parents' room, it's like the bathroom. You turn a little bit, the bathroom right there. You go down more, it's his parents' room, right? So it was alright, whatever. We chill. I was cool with his parents, whatever, whatever. So back to fast forward. We got in the bed, whatever. Start doing it. But because it was him, I felt so comfortable. That was my best friend. Like really, that was my best friend. So we going. He was on top of me. He's on top of me, just going, and I was feeling it just a little something. And then at that exact moment, his mom walks in the fucking room. His mom walks in the room. I did not know what. When I tell y'all, I did not know what to do at all. Like none. Like I was bamboozled. Like I was lost. So his mom was standing there across her arms, tapped her foot, and she was like, Michael, Michael. And I'm like, yo, I'm tapping him on the shoulder, like he going in, like not going in, but he was going in. So I'm tapping him like, yo, look. He turned around. It's just like, oh shit. We hurry up, got dressed. Hurry up, got dressed. The rest of the fucking evening, I left after that shit. Like I was not sticking around that shit. And got dressed. It was just over. We did talk about it, but we didn't really talk about it. Like that's an embarrassing ass thing. He was just like, sorry, I didn't mean for that to happen, blase blase. And I'm like, it's alright. Like shit like that happened. It's like, so I never really officially really lost my virginity until like 2 years later when I decided that like for 2 years straight I did not have sex like at all. Like I was so mad. Like that experience fucked me all up. So I was 16 at the time, and I didn't have sex again until I was in a relationship and I had turned 18. So make sure y'all practice safe sex too, because that's very, 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 very important. Okay, because the way these diseases out here, everything, like I'm gonna make an information about that too. Like, but make sure y'all tune in to more videos because it's coming. And make sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Subscribe and everything. Make sure to like the video if you liked it. So that's what's up. And I'm